In this lesson, we're going to focus on learning target number 1, specifically on identifying types of reactions and completing equations if only given the reactants. There are 5 main types of chemical reactions that you learned about in grade 10. Let's review what their definitions and what their general patterns are. The first one is a synthesis reaction. It's the formation of a new product, where you take 2 particles and bond them together to form one. Now these can be single elements, or they could be compounds merging together to make a larger compound. The second type is called a decomposition reaction. It's the exact opposite of a synthesis. A decomp occurs when you have one compound breaking apart into 2 or more simpler products. Again, the products could be elements or they could be smaller compounds. Reaction number 3 is known as a complete combustion. That's when you burn a hydrocarbon. A hydrocarbon is any chemical that mainly consists of carbon and hydrogen. In a complete combustion, you burn a hydrocarbon in oxygen gas and you only make 2 products, water and carbon dioxide. The fourth type of reaction is known as a single displacement reaction. Most of them involve one element replacing another element in a compound. Now classically you guys have seen metals replacing other metals, where A would be a metal by itself, replacing another metal in a compound. There are a couple of analogies explaining the pattern of a single displacement reaction. One is someone cutting in on a couple dancing, or a bodybuilder stealing a nerd's girlfriend. The fifth type of reaction is known as a double displacement reaction, where you have the cations of 2 compounds exchanging places to form 2 new compounds. In a double displacement reaction, you have to have new products formed in order to prove that a reaction has taken place. More on this later. An analogy of a double displacement reaction would be switching dance partners, like in a square dance. In order to remember the order, I always say to myself, the first element goes with the last element. So in the products, you're going to see AY. And the third element goes with the second. That's why you see BX as a product. By convention in chemistry, metals are always written first. That's why you're never going to see XB written as a product. So the pattern is first goes with last, third goes with second. Try out the practice worksheet. On this, question 1, you'll have to balance the chemical equation and then identify what type of reaction it is. On the other questions, you'll have to use the pattern for the type of the reaction to predict the products and then balance the equation.